Welcome to Birds, Bakes, Bits and Bobs, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make a mouth-watering apple tart, or some people call it apple sponge, with evaporated milk, serving about 10 to 12 people. Here are the ingredients you'll need to make the apple mixture, the batter and the evaporated milk sauce. Oops, forgot the baking powder. I've made sure to list these ingredients and the quantities in the description box below. First, you need to peel the 6 apples. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the greatest of peelers, as you can see here. Nevertheless, my husband came to the rescue to show how it's done. Once your apples are peeled, it's now time to cut the apples into slices with a thickness slightly less than your index finger. I am then just going to chop these slices in half to get mouth-sized chunks. Next, in a saucepan over a low to medium heat, melt your 3 tablespoons of butter and add 1.5 to 2 tablespoons cinnamon. Now I love cinnamon, so I tend to be a little bit generous with this. Once melted, add your apple pieces to the cinnamon butter mixture in the saucepan. Give it a good stir to cover each piece of apple in the cinnamony, buttery goodness. Once that's done, next you need to add about half a cup of sugar and 4 tablespoons of water to your apple mixture. And again, give it a good stir. Now that that's done, we're going to leave the apples on a low to medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes to cook and soften, and stir every few minutes. After the apples have softened to your liking, we're going to thicken the sauce by taking some of the liquid mixture into a mug, adding 1 tablespoon of cornflour and then giving it a good beating until it's nice and smooth. Pour this now back into the apple mixture and give another stir and turn the heat off. While the apples are softening, I tend to start the batter. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. In your mixing bowl, add 2 cups of plain flour, 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder, 1.5 cups of caster sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to get ready to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. First, measure 300 millilitres of milk. I use semi-skim milk here, and then add it to your dry mixture gradually. After that, measure around 60 millilitres-ish of butter, then melt it in the microwave. And then add it to your mixture. I am using here the Russell Hobbs electric mixer, but you can still use the ever so handy electric hand whisk and a mixing bowl and you still get the same outcome. The next step is to get 4 eggs, crack them into a bowl, or I've got a jug here, and then you're going to need to whisk them all together. Then pour your whisked eggs into the batter mixture and keep mixing until it's well combined. Almost there! So we're going to add your apple mixture to a well-greased oven-proof dish and spread the apples to form a thumb-sized layer. am here making 2 apple tarts, enough to serve 10 to 12 people, but you can adjust the amounts of your ingredients accordingly for how many people you want to serve. We're going to take our batter mixture now and pour it over the apples gradually so that it's well covered. After that, we're going to place the dishes into the oven to bake for 35 minutes or until golden brown and the sponge is springy. Around 15 minutes before the apple tarts come out, we need to make the evaporated milk sauce. So have a tin of evaporated milk in the saucepan over a medium heat and pour in a cup of sugar. Then we're going to stir that sugar in until it dissolves. Continue stirring until your sauce is simmering. Our apple tarts are baked, and we take them out of the oven and poke a few holes into it with a fork so that your sauce can seep into the sponge. Immediately after, you're going to take your hot evaporated milk sauce and pour it over your sponges and leave it to rest for about 10 minutes or until that sauce has been soaked into that sponge. And there you have it, a delicious, mouth-watering apple tart with evaporated milk. This truly was a treat for my family and I, and we served it hot with some custard and it went down very, very well. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to give a like or even subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.